saying how proud I am of our university and our athletic department for really honoring the GOAT. I mean, I'm telling you, I'm sitting there at that ceremony this morning and really, really, honestly, emotional. I wanted to make sure our players were there. I thought that was important because this was a once-in-a-lifetime situation to honor David Thompson. And God, he's been so great. He's been really good to me since I've been here, and always takes my calls. And it's an honor to know that we can always walk around Reynolds Coliseum and we see that statue of him, and it's great. I was a kid in a candy store today. I was so happy to be able to do that, and once again, I'm grateful for everybody who made that happen. Tonight's game was all about, hey, the GOAT's in the building, and it was his day, and so we better find a way to win. I don't care who we were going to play today. We were going to find a way to win, and I thought our guys did a really good job. We were a little slow getting started, but I thought once we got going, everything went in our direction, and we did it really on the defensive end. So really proud of our guys. Questions?
Kevin, why tonight for MJ?
Go ahead. Craig, give me a warning.
Why tonight for MJ? What changed, or what did he clear to get him back where he could be on the floor?
Yeah, he'd been practicing for the last couple of weeks, Luke, and I was just trying to figure out, when he was ready. And he and we talked a little bit after shoot around today, and I said, MJ, you ready to go tonight? And he had this big, huge smile on his face. He's like, you sure you ready? He's like, ask me some plays. And so he and I sit over there on the scores table at the Dale, and we went over plays, and I was like, you know what? You are ready to play. So he gives us another dimension. It's another, we've been playing with 6 of our new dudes. Now we added the 7th, and I'm happy for him. He's going to help us. He's going to be really good for us. I said this on the radio just now. We've got, some older guys, but 2 really good young players, and Dennis Parker Jr. and also MJ Rice. And, it was good for MJ to see the ball go in the hole. I think he played 10 minutes, had 11 points. He made a 3. He had a big-time dunk, so I was excited for him.
I was going to ask you, what did you think of his play overall, and what did it add to the team as a whole moving forward?
Well, I think what he does is he gives us the ability to play a little bit more small ball if we have to. We can play him and Dennis Parker both at the 3 and 4. Really good defender at the position and can rebound the basketball. And it's going to take time. I'm trying to figure out how to kind of put him into the rotation, and now we've added another really good, exciting piece to it. But it was good to have him back out there.
Another game where you have 5 players in double figures. What does it mean to have that depth along this rotation now at this point?
I told you guys, it's like, man, I don't know who's going to lead us in scoring this year. I love the versatility of the team, and I'm starting to get one of my messages to these guys is I need consistent play, and it doesn't have to be from scoring. Like, who's going to consistently do the little things, assist and get on the floor and defend and rebound the basketball. But I love our versatility. I love the fact that when you go to scout us, you can't really focus in on 1 or 2 players, because we got 4 or 5 guys that on any given night that can lead us in scoring.
So how about the foul shooting?
I don't know, Chip. I knew you were wrong. It was weird, Chip, because at Boston College we were 18 for 21, and they just didn't go in. And I tell you what, I'm not one of them coaches that's gonna go back and make them take 400 shots, because I think the more you start talking about it, the more it becomes in their head and all that other stuff. We missed them tonight. If there's something that I got to leave the game and be nitpicky about, it's our free throws. We got to make them.
But for post-exam type things, exactly.
Yeah, I mean, listen, Maryland Eastern Shore, I talked to 2 or 3 guys who played them, one being East Carolina the other night, and I watched every tape. They're scrappy. They're a smaller version of what we do. Last year they led the league, led the country in steals or turnover ratio, and we knew coming in we had to do a couple things. We had to be great in defensive transition, which we were. We knew that I didn't like the fact that we gave them 12 offensive rebounds, but they flew in and got them. A lot of them were long rebounds, but I thought we did our job, and we were really, really good defensively. Offensively, we got going. I think we shot near almost 60%, and that was really good. But we shared the ball. We're getting better. This team's going to improve every practice, every game, but we need every practice and every game just so we can continue to build on our chemistry.
Coach Keatts, always an exciting time to come over here and play at Reynolds. Just how excited are you as a coach to share the history of NC State basketball with your players, and also to bring out the red jacket and the fresh shoes that you're wearing tonight? I like the outfit.
Yeah, we're so blessed that we're you all right, JC?
Yeah.
Okay. We're so blessed that we have two great arenas to play in, and obviously PNC is PNC, but this is Reynolds Coliseum, and it's a unique place. I remember, being the head coach at Hargrave Military Academy, and we had some good players that, came from Hargrave, to NC State. When you talk about Kenny Eames, Anthony Grundy, Lorenzo Brown, really good players. And I used to bring my team here. And I came here more than I went to any university. And I remember sitting in sometime watching people in the end zone and how deep it was. It was great. And one of my favorite days, which is funny, just a funny moment, is all of those chairs are attached, so somebody would stand up and the whole row would fall. And I was like, that's pretty cool, And I was like, this is a great place. And so anytime we get the opportunity to play in here, I'm going to try to wear my red jacket. It was also in honor of David Thompson. I'm not going to, that's the GOAT. And it's his day. I mean, I know we've changed, and I know I used to wear suits and ties and everything, but at least when they honor David Thompson, I can wear a jacket and pull out the kind of black and red shoes. So it was a special night.
Did you think about wearing plaid for Norm Sloan?
I have thought about wearing plaid for Norm Sloan, but the only person that has a plaid jacket is Bobby Purcell. And so I can't find one of these days, but I have in the past. I definitely have.
What do you think of MJ's dunk with David Thompson right behind you guys on the bench?
So are you asking me if I thought MJ's dunk was like David Thompson could have been?
I mean, it wasn't quite as high, obviously.
Yeah, no, it was good. And I saw it in his eyes. I was like, he's not passing this one. And he is not passing this one. He's going to go dunk this one. I thought it was good. I thought it was good. Like, you get a dunk and David Thompson's in the building and he claps, pretty good dunk. Yeah.
Do you miss dressing up?
No.
Not at all.
No. I am dressed up. We, our Adidas sponsors love the fact that we wear the pullovers and all that other stuff. Yeah.
Is this the response you'd hoped for Boston College and then now after Ole Miss?
Yeah, you know what? We had 2 good days of practice, and when you got new people, you just don't know how they will respond. And so one of the things we talked about is staying focused. I think what helps is there's so much parity in college basketball, and you can look around college basketball and you can see a lot of good things. Shout out to K.O. Sitter, my former assistant. I mean, great job. He lost a tough one to Appalachian State where they didn't play well, and it was a lopsided event. And then they went down to East Carolina, didn't play well, and then he goes in Kentucky and get a great win. And what that shows you is he's a really good coach, but it shows you that anybody in college basketball on any given day, especially this year, can beat you. And so you got to stay locked in and stay focused. And so I was happy the way we responded after getting a good road win at Boston College.